Good morning and welcome back. We're in November, 8:30 in the morning. It is going to be a mixed day with regards to weather, but that isn't going to affect us at all because today is in some ways a happy day, but also a sad day because today we're moving on. We are selling up. Now, I really would have liked to have got 1 million in the bank cash. I didn't quite hit the target, although I do have lots of stock. We've got various produce that we do need to sell. Hello, little chick. Look at him. And of course, we've got our animals to sell at the animal dealer. And look at that. It's just started raining. It's kind of how I'm feeling today. Mixed emotions. So there is going to be an awful lot going on. There's a bit of straw up there which can go. We've got all our lime. We need to get rid of absolutely everything and clear on out of here. We are done. All this machinery's got to go. It's an awful lot of work. It really is an awful lot of work. And I'm just trying to think of the best way to tackle it. I think what we need to do is fundamentally get things sold. We need to get everything that we own that's sellable, sell all the produce first, and then come back and worry about things like machinery. Now, I'm not going to need the mower today. I will definitely need the JCB telehandler. Yeah, there's bits of equipment we're definitely going to need as we go along. Right, I'm going to need some help. And it just so happens I've got some help on the way. Right, let's have a quick look what's in the silo. Yeah, we've got tons of hay. I mean, grass. We know we've got grass literally coming out of our ears. There's a little bit of TMR. That can be sold along with the cows, to be honest. And then we've got to get rid of our grains, our oats and our corn. And we've got some loose straw in here as well. It's all got to go, ladies and gentlemen. It's all got to go. I have to say, I think documenting this is going to be one hell of a process, so strap in. I've got a feeling this is going to be a long one. Right, let me just get this motor running because we've got to get rid of the muck as well. Oh my goodness, we are going to be busy. Okay, I'm just in the cab out the rain while the back fills up there. That looks like it's done. Okay, I just want to have a look on my stock status and see exactly what I've got. Now, if I was to sell at the best time of year and get maximum value, I have a potential £1.1 million of produce available to me, but I can't. Everything has got to go now. It's got to go in November. However, that said, 858. I mean, that is so much higher than I thought it was. Unfortunately, 300 odd grand of that is the milk, which we can't get rid of. If I was to finish with around 500, 600 grand in the bank, that'll be fine. I'd be really happy with that. I've got 150 already, plus whatever we can make here today. We've got to do some serious logistics. Where's that flatbed truck? I think she is... yeah, she's over there. Right, I'm going to get wet today. There's nothing I can do about it. Just got to like it and lump it. That's the farming life. I've just received a text message on my mobile. Great demand at the pizzeria. Wow, that couldn't come at a better time. Right, I need to see what needs to go down there. I think that's mostly veg, things like lettuce and cheese. First things first, I know I've got a whole bunch of stuff in here. We've got, is that grape juice? No, that's apple juice. And all of this fabric. That's going to sell for a pretty penny. The problem is, I'm not going to get all this on the back. I definitely need to hire in something bigger. I need a big curtain side. That's what I need. Is that one of the boys turned up?
Well, howdy there, computer guy.
Well, knock me sideways! Dusty! What are you doing here?
You think I'd miss out on the big day? You don't know me at all, computer guy. How you been, old friend?
Oh, I've been so busy, Dusty. The last couple of months, I've had contractors in. I've really ramped up operations. We are heading to the moon, as they say.
I'm real glad to hear that, computer guy. I knew you could make a go of it if you were left on your own. You never needed me holding you back.
Oh, you never held me back, Dusty. You were there from the very beginning. But yeah, you're right. I think I did need to do this on my own. I just needed to, I don't know, have a bit of confidence and spread my wings. It's been great, but I tell you what, it is so good to see you, mate. It is so good.
Well, hell, let's not stand here in the rain. Let's go inside and get a nice hot cup of joe. I'll give you the lowdown. You can tell me what the plan is.
Absolutely, my old friend. Let's switch off these engines and get in the dry.
And that's pretty much my story, computer guy. I've just been going from place to place, picking up work where I can. I'm feeling real good. I should have done it a long time ago. A fella like me don't like putting roots down.
Yeah, I know, Dusty. I've known that from the very start, which is why I was always amazed that you stuck around as long as you did. But it is great to have you back. Fancy a bit of this bread here?
Now you're okay, computer guy. I'm ready to get on. What's the plan?
Well, you know me, never really want to have a proper plan, but fundamentally, we've got to sell everything. And I suggest we start with selling all of our produce first, which means we've got to get it loaded in and up to the various selling points. We need a curtain sider. The flatbed truck I've got out there is great. Love it to bits. I love the Tatra, but it just isn't big enough. We are going to be driving all day long. So can you go up to the store and pick up a curtain sider?
Well, look at you, computer guy. Man with a plan. Yeah, I can do that. Anything you need me to pick up on the way?
Yeah, well, I suppose you might as well swing by the market garden and just pick up everything that's in there. We're just going to sell it wholesale. I don't really care too much about where it goes. We've just got to make as much money as we can. We've got produce, we've got animals, then we've got to get rid of all of our machinery, our tractors, our vehicles, and then we still have to sell the farmhouse and all the fields we now own.
Yeah, we've been through this before back down in Erlengrat. You remember?
Yeah, I do, and I don't want to make the same mistakes, which is why we do this in a nice order.
You sure you're computer guy? You sound mighty different, taking that bull by the horns. I kinda like it, the new assertive you.
Well, you buggering off and leaving me to do all this on my own has turned my hand. I've had to learn how to do all this.
Well, I got an idea myself, computer guy. What about that old fella who came down and bought all the land before? He gave us a fair price. Does he operated this area?
Oh yes, that smarmy old git. Well, yes, he does. He's global, or international as you might put it, so I could give him a call.
Yeah, he was a proper stiff-ass Brit, but he knew what he was talking about. Give him a call, computer guy. See if he can get down here and give us an appraisal.
Ah, Computer Guy and Dusty, back as a team.
Now, we can't wait for the rain to clear. We gotta get out there. Bit of water never hurt nobody. Don't suppose it matters now these crops are wilted. We're selling it all anyway. Oh man, he said we got a lot of milk. Them cows been working overtime. Though computer guy said we can't sell that. I don't understand why. There's a perfectly good store in town. Hey computer guy, come out here a minute. I want to have a word with you.
Oh, here we go. He's been here 5 minutes and I'm already at his beck and call. I wonder what's going on.
Tell me again why we can't sell the milk.
Because there is nowhere to sell it, Dusty. We own the dairy and that's the only place that will take milk. And we use it to turn it into cheese and butter. But everything that's surplus, there's nowhere to go. Even the next couple of towns don't have any facility. So unfortunately, I think this stuff's just going to spoil unless we can get someone to pick it up. But if we do that, we're going to lose a huge amount of money.
Why can't you sell it at the farm store?
What do you mean, the John Deere store? No, they won't take it.
Not the John Deere store, not the vehicle store. The farm store. Up there near the animal dealer.
Dusty, you're not making any sense to me. There is no farm store.
Oh, computer guy, I have not missed these kinds of conversations. Would you listen to what I'm saying to you right now? There is a brand new farm store in town. I drove past it no more than 30 minutes ago.
Are you kidding me? Where's that popped up from?
I do not know, computer guy. I've not been here for a few months, but I suggest you give them boys a call, because if they can take milk and they're new, they may not have a contract. This could be our lucky day.
Dusty, this is a miracle. Right, I'll give him a call straight away.
Well, I better get down and pick up that new curtain side. Sounds like we got an awful lot of hauling to do today.
Oh, Dusty, you little genius. Turns up just at the right time and comes up with a cracking plan. There is a new shop in town. Right, where is he? I've just seen him go past. Dusty, I've got to stop him. He can take some milk down there right now.
What's he hollering about now? What do you want, computer guy? I'm just about to head into town.
Dusty, just stop a minute. Stop. Pick up the milk.
What is it you're saying to me now?
Dusty, there is a new store and they do want milk. A load of it. Can you go pick up the tanker and just head it straight down there?
You see, for a moment back there, you were doubting your old pal Dusty. I told you before, computer guy, Dusty knows. All right, I'll go pick up that tanker and head it straight up there.
Oh, it's so good to have him back. It's just like having a third and fourth brain. It really is. Okay, so what I'm going to do while I'm waiting on the curtain side, which we need for collecting up all of our produce, I'm basically going to grab up any bit of equipment that we're not going to be using today for logistics, and I'm going to get it all set up basically over here on the meadow. So when we get someone to come and appraise all of our stuff, hopefully they can just walk around one area and we'll know exactly where we're at. Right, the wrapper, the mixer, and definitely this tanker here, these can all go.
40 grand for one whole tank. Now that's some good money right there. I ain't got an idea how much we got back at the farm, but I reckon we may hit that 300 grand the YouTube guy's been talking about.
Now that is everything cleared away as far as I can tell. Just having a double check. Nothing left in here. We've got a couple of tanks of, yeah, fertilizer, herbicide stuff kicking around all over the place. All of this straw which is loose, which needs to be gotten rid of. There's still a lot to do, but at least all the vehicles are up and located in one location, which will help when it comes to pricing these things up and getting them sold. Right. I'm waiting for Dusty to come back with the curtain side. I've realised I sent him down with a tanker, but he can obviously only come back with one thing. So I'm wondering whether or not I go and get the tractor with the dolly and go and bring back the other trailer. That might make sense, you know. What I have remembered is that we have our big blue Lemkin cultivator down here. So I best come and pick that up while I remember, otherwise I will forget. We never did get rid of all those logs, did we? Never mind. We can't do it all. Just run out of time. Okay, that's all hitched up. Let's get back to the farm.
I got a person here helping me load on. I'm gonna detach and leave the trailer, go back and pick up some more milk.
Dusty's on his way back, so I am just going to get in the Tatra. I want to head down to the Bakers. I know there's various bits and pieces down there. I'm just going to grab up what I can while Dusty's at the other end of town and bring everything back here to relocate it, and then we can distribute everything where we need to go. So kind of using the farm and the kind of market area, I suppose, as the kind of distribution hubs. But yes, there's a lot all over the place, so the first thing is always just to collect it all up into one big lump. It stopped raining, but it is still very dark. I suppose that is just the time of year, nothing we can do about that. Take a turn up here. Oh wow, now that has thrown a bit of a spanner in the works. Our cotton field is ready to be picked. Now, do I leave it in and sell it? Will that make a difference to the value of the field? I honestly don't know. You'd assume so, but do I have the time to harvest this? If I do, then I will make more money because I've put the effort in. Oh, okay. Something for later, okay? Something for future me and future Dusty to worry about. Let's worry about the logistics first. Yes, logistics first.
That's another full load. I'll get this down to the store and get another 40 grand.
I've got a bunch of fabric on the back from the spinnery. That is maxed out. There's still wool and stuff in there, but we're just going to have to sell it as it is. So let's see what we've got down here. I know I've got these Danish pastries, this roux blanchon or whatever it's called. That's a cheese, I'm sure it is. Wow, yes. I don't even think I can get this on the back. that's everything. A few empty crates. Yeah, I think we've got everything out of the bakery. Thank you guys, thank you Morgans. So here we are, as you can see, all that fabric I've just mentioned. And the Bourguignon Berrichon. Click. There we go, strapped on. Okay, now do I just go and sell it? I don't think it matters. I know I've just talked about having a logistics hub, but at the end of the day, it's all got to be sold. So where is this going? This is going to bread, cake, Bourguignon. There we go. To the Jardin Fermier, so the farm's shop, the farm stores. Fabric is going to the same place. Oh, that's spot perfect. Right, let's head into town.
Pumping's all finished there. That's another 40 grand in the bank. We're gonna make an absolute killing on the milk here today. I wonder how the YouTube guys getting on with all those logistics.
I think we're actually going to do really well with selling all of our produce, but the other thing I do need to keep a track of is actually how much we make in total at the end. How much we make with regards to selling all of our fields, all of our equipment, yes, all of our animals as well. Because if you remember, when we finished in Erlengrat, I think we came away with about 5 million. That was a lovely round number, and yes, I did go a bit spend happy when we got down here in the valley. Can I just get past this lamppost? Oh, that's tight. Yes, top driving. So yes, can we make more than 5 million? That's really the total end target. Right, I'm here. Let's get unloaded. $86.5 grand. Holy moly. Let's do that again. Oh, the sad state of affairs in here. All the melons are done. Everything's cleared out. Empty. Oh, it's a bit echoey as well. It's funny. Right, I shall get this closed up. We are finished. Thank you, Greenhouse. You've done us proud. And in terms of everything else, that's all been cleared out. They've started to load stuff on the back. Although I must say, now we've got this and I've seen how big it is, I don't actually think we need it, because most of the drop-off points are in town, and from this location I can just use the truck. As you can see, I'm loading up the Tatra here with the honey. We've actually got a nice amount of honey there, and that is literally going to go to the farm shop, which is where Dusty's been dropping all the milk off. The vines, yeah, the vines, we never quite got round to mastering the vines. The apples down the bottom all done. Look at the trees. Lovely golden colours. There's no more apples down there. So yeah, we just need to get the lettuce, the melon and the red lettuce on and sold. Yeah, I wonder if we need the curtain cider at all. And, oh, just remembered, we've got some equipment. Where's my torch? Oh, that's better. I can see. So we've got to get rid of the grape picker, the trailer. What else have we got up here? Ah, the Massey. The Massey. There she is. Oh, this has been a great little vehicle. I've learnt my lesson though. I certainly won't be dealing with pallets with a front loader and forks in the future. If you've got flat ground, then definitely get yourself a forklift. Or even maybe a small telly. This is, yeah, it is not ideal. But it's done what we needed it to do. And it is a great little tractor, I must say. We started off with a proper little specialised bit of equipment, the Antonio Carraro, can't remember the name of it now, and that was okay, but then we quickly realised that we needed something a little bit more functional with a front loader. So anyway, you know all this. I've been waffling on. Let's go get the honey down to the new farm stores.
Well, here we go again. 39 and a half grand. I'm liking this. 355 grand in the bank. Y'all know we ain't gonna be too far off Computer Guy's target here.
Ah, so this is it. Okay, no wonder I never knew it. I've never been around the back here. No reason to. It's just houses. Come on, chap, when you're ready. Trying to get on here. Right, so I presume we just tip off round the back. Ah, ha, ha! Making milk. Dusty's here. How you getting on, Dusty?
Making 40 grand a time, Computer Guy. Easy money, really. Some might say it's fortuitous that this has turned up right now. I think it's just 'cause Dusty's back in the game.
Whatever the reason, Dusty, I'm happy. Right, can you shift out the way? I've got a load of stuff to offload. I don't know how much it's going to make, but we're doing all right today, I must admit. Okay, let's see how we get on with just the honey. It's not going to be a huge amount, but it's all going to help. 4,815, nearly 5 grand. Lovely. 360 grand in the bank. Oh, today is on for a winner. As you can see, the curtain side trailer has gone and all the various produce has been moved around. I'm just loading on, what is this, red lettuce? Yes, red lettuce and melon, because this is going to go to the restaurant, which is literally just there. So as you can see, having the big curtain side for this is not really of any use at all. It actually is a bit of a hindrance because it's so big. So Dusty has taken that big trailer to the northeast and he's gone to pick up all of the apple juice because my, we've got an awful lot of apple juice. So that's where we're going, straight opposite. So I just need to swing around. Do I go left? Oh, sorry, love. Or do I go right? Hold on, let's just back up. We've got pedestrians all over the place, like ants. I want to go right, actually. Let's go right here. Because I know backing in can be a bit of a nuisance. So we swing left here. Keep the indicators on. Left again. And that's it. I mean, I do wonder whether or not we could have just lifted these over the wall by hand, but there we go. Right, just got to get into this corner, so it is tight. I may reverse in. Yes, in fact, I think I will. That is going in pretty quick. And the money is racking up like you wouldn't believe. 34 grand. Call that £35,000 in the bank. Oh, we are unbelievably close to £500,000. I've got everything loaded on and that is it, so I'm just going to leave that there. There you go, there's all the remaining lettuce. So the greenhouse is clear, the veg beds are clear, there's the bit of straw there, not too fussed about one. I will have to remember to come and pick up the blue trailer, which, to be honest, we really didn't use that much, did we? But again, something to learn for the future. And then we need to get rid of this equipment here. Oh, we got the sprayer as well. The old cooling barn is all empty. Yeah, it feels sad. It does feel sad. There's nothing more kind of saddening and demoralizing than emptying a place completely, because the stuff that's in it is kind of, that's the soul of the place. And we've kind of taken the soul away somewhat. Anyway, let's get this sold And then I'm going to go and give Dusty a hand, I think, back at the farm. We need to get that field of cotton in. I think we're going to need to hire a bit of equipment. The last thing I wanted to do on selling day, I wanted money coming in, not going out. But needs must. Go in the back end. Just because we're this side. Nice and easy. Right. I'll get unstrapped and then we'll unload. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock, just gone 12. I am hungry and desperate for a bite to eat, as you can see. Whoa, 6,000, not bad, not bad. I was just about to say, as you can see, 650 grand in the bank. Dusty has sold all of the milk. The cows are as happy as they've ever been, and I am happy because I've got a massive chunk of wonga in the bank. One production chain I do need to visit is the woodworks. We've got our mill down here, and I know there's furniture and probably a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean, the planks as well, but I don't think we can sell the planks. As much as we had a bit of a miracle today with the milk, I don't think planks is something we can get rid of, so we may end up just be left with them. There's nothing I can do. But we do have, yes, lots and lots of furniture. Right, I'll get these on, get them sold, and then I think I'm going to have to hire a cotton picking machine. Before I do that, let's just have a quick look where we are. So we are barely making a dent. We've still got 438 grand's worth of stuff to sell. Wood chips. Where are the wood chips? Oh, I presume they're here. I presume they're here down at the mill. Okay. Wool. Eggs, they need to go to the restaurant. All of our grains. We still got butter. I thought we got rid of all the butter. That's how much that dairy makes. It's unbelievable. 87,000 pounds worth of fabric. That is the next big one. The furniture I have got on the back, 24 grand. Where's that going? The farm shop again. Chocolate. Okay, I think I'm going to go pick up that big box of chocolate because that needs to go as well. Lettuce. I don't understand. I know where we've got some spare lettuce. Back down at the farm.
That was one hell of a job there, but all the apple juice is loaded on now. I'll just get everything strapped on, then I can head back up to Chase Minchie at the Freddo. Though what they're gonna do with all this apple juice, I do not know. It's 27 grand. Hey there, John. How you doing? Not seen you for a while.
$7,000 units of furniture on the back. Let's see how much that goes for. It should be a pretty packet. I'm estimating 25. That's what my stock take will tell me. 18. Have I got everything? No, it isn't. Oh, whoops. 2 have fallen off the back. Okay, I'll get these sold and we'll see where we are as a total. That's better, another 5. So that brings us to just shy of 730 grand. Wow. I tell you what, I've been doing all the little bits and pieces, but Dusty with his milk and apple juice, he's the liquids man. He's making some big money. Time to get some equipment on hire.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I'll get that field done in a jiffy.
Well, back at the farm, I've hired the cotton picker we need. That was about 20 grand, a lot of money. So it puts us on about 706,000. I'm just having a check at all of our bits of equipment. I will have to get a chap out here to give us a cost and all this shortly. But for now, we've still got an awful lot to do. I have got over the back here this massive pile of silage, and I know this is going to make us some money. It's going to make us some serious money. But I've just got to get it all picked up and sold. So I think either maybe the curtain cider might come into play here, or I need to go and get the bale trailer. Beyond that, we've got a little bit of slurry to get rid of. I'm not too worried about that at the moment. We have also got, where's my torch again? It's so dark. This pile, in fact, it's not this one, is it? No, this one's empty. It's the next one. A huge pile of silage in here. And I just don't know the best way to get rid of that. There we go. Look at that. That is a huge amount. So that's got to go. We've got manure here. We've got manure there. And we've got straw over there. Small, but, you know, usable pile. A massive pile over there. We've got stuff in the silo. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. Driving like an absolute maniac at the minute, but I've just got to get all of this fabric back into town and get it sold. Oh my goodness, back and forth, back and forth. We could do with about 8 or 9 blokes on this. Here we are though, finally got there in the end. This place is taking virtually all of our produce at the minute. $82, $85, $85 grand on fabric. I'm telling you, fabric is where the money is. Silage and clothes. I wish we had got into another threads operation this time around, because that 85 would have been nearer to 150.
That didn't take no time at all. Well, I just gotta find a way to pick up them bales.
The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the slurry. The reason being is because it's not particularly full, and I think I can get that job done and out the way. Then I can take this trailer and convert it into something a little bit more useful, and I'm hoping something which can haul all of our manure and our loose silage.
Got one bale over there, one on the back here, and one more over in the corner. I reckon we're on to about 75 grand right now. Computer guy weren't sure if this was gonna be a worthwhile venture, but I reckon it is. Maybe we could have saved our time and sold the field with the crop, but ain't everybody want to have cotton in their field. No, I think this is the right plan. I just gotta go get this sold down at the store.
Here I am up at the biomass plant. Let's get this slurry off. 43,000 litres in this tanker. It doesn't half hold a lot, I have to say. I don't know how much we're going to make. I think I've got to do one more run. Once I've done that, as I said, I will change out the tank, use the chassis and put something else on the back. Some big bin. And I think then it's time to go and get some silage sold and make some big money. Or, oh, see, now I'm thinking, or do I swap it out and get the bales done first? 2,780, not too bad. You can't complain at that.
Well, the YouTube guy's been mighty busy up here. Every bit of equipment we own, that's a mighty fine sight. Kinda sad though to see it all go, but we gotta move on. Things are changing around here, but we gotta deal with this pile next. Yeah, I think we need ourselves a nice big trailer. Computer guy's just loading up with one more batch of slurry. I'll go have a word and see what he wants to do.
Right, that's it. There is a tiny bit of slurry left in the pit, but that's absolutely fine. I do think it's time, though, to sell the cows, because otherwise we will just keep generating milk and slurry and manure, and we do need to put a stop to that at some point. Right, I'm going to go grab Dusty. He is just around the corner, and let's get things wrapped up with the animals.
Hey, boss, you want me to sort out a trailer for them bales?
Actually, Dusty, no, I don't. We need to get rid of the animals. So the cows, the chickens, the sheep, it's all got to go.
That's always the hardest part. But if you're a true farmer, you just see those as revenue. You gotta look after your cattle. But at the end of the day, they're there just to make you money.
Oh, well, I best just go and say goodbye to the ladies. And there's a couple of bull calves in there as well. They've been good friends. They really have. And it is really sad to see your animals go. Bye-bye, ladies. Hope you're okay. You're going on to a better place. Dairy cows really do live a life of Riley, I must admit. I mean, yes, they're milked 2-3 times a day, but they're happy ladies. Very happy indeed. See you later, girls. Bye-bye. Oh, do you know what? That's got me. That's pulled at my heartstrings a little bit, that has. I think when you run a farm, yes, Dusty's right, your animals are an asset. They are there to make you money, but you just can't help getting a little bit attached to them after a while. And that really does feel like we are definitively out of here, which I know we are. I know we are. But when the animals go, it does, yeah, it feels like a sad day. Well, I'm going to head back up and get this last little bit of slurry dealt with, and then come back and get the new back put on the trailer here, and then hopefully we'll get some silage sold. And speaking of silage, we still got these bales down here which I continually forget about. There's another one. What's that? 4? Oh, keep an eye on the road. Yeah, we'll have to come back and pick those up as well.
Well, come on, girls. Time to move on to another place. Come on, girls, come on in. I can't believe we got 100 sheep in here. Lambs and rams as well. We ain't got ourselves any transport, so we're just gonna have to pay the fees. I don't think Computer Guy's too worried about that. He just wants to get everything sold. Come on, birds. You're next. Well, this don't surprise me. We're well over capacity here. 300 birds. We should only have about 150. Sad thing is, we did have ducks at the start. No idea where they went. Migrated and never came back. Well, sad as that is, we made a killing on them cattle. I think I made about $1.20 on the chickens, $5 on the sheep, but I reckon we pulled in about 75 grand on those cows. Man, we're at 965 grand. And we still gotta shift the crops and all the silage.
Oh, the sheep have gone. I knew they would be. And no chickens. That is weird. It is so bizarre. Coming into your yard and there not being any poultry running around. Okay, well, enough of all this sentimental stuff. I know that Dusty would have recorded the value, so I'll have a catch up with him in a minute, but I've got to get this backed in. We need to swap out the trailer. Right, just put the tools back. That is done. Have a look at that. So we now have a flatbed trailer that we can stick all of our bales on, and we can easily come back and put on a big trailer which can haul on all of our loose silage as well. So I'm going to get out to that field and get everything loaded on, because it's now time to make some big monies. Okay, that is a tidy job there. That is fully loaded. Let's just get the engine off. Everything is looking good. Yeah, it takes 18, 24. 24 massive bales. Right, I just need to work out where these are going. I'm presuming down to the animal dealer. These three here were a slightly different size, so I've just pulled them off and out the way. Dusty has taken the trailer of manure to get that offloaded to make sure that they're ready to take the rest, and then he's going to come back and fill up with all the various grain so that can be sold. Right, we are into the closing stages here, I think, of selling absolutely everything we own. I'm going to go get in the Fent here and go get these bales sold. Watch the count. The money is going to rack up. £967,000. Unbelievable. I honestly didn't think I'd get to 1 million. Now, admittedly, I have sold some animals, but everything else has just been produce, so I think we're doing okay. Right, I need to back in kind of towards those pink bales. I mean, a lovely pink wrap over there. And then we'll see how much we make. Let's take it easy. Get into that corner. Come on, swing round. There we go. She's biting. Check the mirrors. I think that's where we want to be. Well, that's not terrible. It's not really what I was hoping for, but we are out of season. We're on 980. So do your own calculations. I had to do it in a couple of passes because I didn't quite get the trailer in the right place and I got told off by the chaps inside. So backed up, get everything off. 980 grand, almost 981. Dusty's selling off all the manure. Right, let's go back and get the rest of these bales sold. Then we'll put on a different trailer and go for all the loose stuff. I've given her a nice clean with the jet wash over there. You can't go putting your cereal straight into a wagon that's had manure in it. FSA will be all over me. I'll best get loaded in from the silo.
$11.5 there just on corn. That's mighty good for this time of year. That's a mighty heavy load full of oats there. That bank account's gonna break $1 million.
Right, I'm up with my second load. I'm going to try and get this in first time. Now I know exactly where the guys want the bales. So let me just get into position, swing, and reverse. And there we go. Nice big pile there. Right, let's see if I can break $1 million before Dusty does. Yes, and I've done it. 13.5 grand. £1,006,077 in the bank. Cash. Love it. Oh, I didn't think I'd be able to do it. I honestly didn't think I would do it in time, but I have. Challenge accepted, people. Challenge completed.
Oh, dang it. Looks like computer guy beat me to the 1 million target. Never mind, we're both working as a team here. Here goes another load. $47 grand. We are smashing it out the park.
Looks like Dusty's here getting another load. I know he's done oats and I know he's done the corn. What have we got left? A little bit of wheat, about 9,000 litres of wheat. There's a load of TMR in there, which is all pre-mixed, which obviously now we don't need. And then we've got loose straw, loose hay, an awful lot of hay. I mean, over 200,000 litres of hay. And then a load of loose grass as well. My goodness. We need to get that trailer on. As soon as I've dealt with this, I will swap it out and we'll get going. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. I am absolutely shattered, and even Dusty's just admitted to me that he's pretty tired himself. He's just loading up with loose straw. He's going to get that offloaded. I need to make some changes to this trailer so that we can haul some big stuff. Right, let's get that done first then. And there we go. It's cost 41 grand to make these changes, but this will hold 200,000 litres. I don't know how it does it. It's some sort of agricultural magic, but there we go. This should be all we need to get everything hauled in as few trips as possible. Right, Dusty must be done by now. Yes, I think he is, or maybe he's just popped inside for a quick coffee break. That would make sense. Okay, let me go and get in behind him because it's time to get rid of our grass, get rid of our hay, and then we need to somehow get in all of our loose silage and get that sold as well. 1,029,000. We are on to a winner. Right, here we go then. Let's get under this silo and get as much stuff in as possible. I think we'll start with the grass. 10%, 11, 12, 13, racking up. We've got 202,000 litres of grass in this silo. Annoyingly, this big trailer will take 200. So I'm going to have 2,000 left over. Never mind, I'll have to just pick that up later on. Right, let's have a quick look at where we are because we've been so busy. It's 2:30, 20 to 3. Well, by all accounts, we've still got 150 grand's worth of stuff to sell, but I know not everything is accounted for. I know a lot of the silage isn't. It says we've only got 40,000 litres of silage there. That's got to be wrong. Okay, eggs. Okay, apparently we've got eggs to sell. We've got a little bit of milk, that's fine, that's what's left over from the cows, a little bit of wool, anything that's around 2-3 grand, I'm not going to worry about too much. Hay, definitely. Grass, definitely, I'm going to deal with that now. So that's all going to the animal dealer. Still got some tomatoes and bits to sell. Yes, manure. Oh my goodness, and lime. So we bought lime for our fields. Haven't really used a lot of it. Well, I can just stick that on the flatbed and be done with it. Right, I can get that loaded up nice and quickly. And while I've waffled on there, we're still going up 94, 95, 96, 97%, and 200,000 litres. Okay, here we go then. This is going to be a big one in terms of weight, not in terms of value. There's no value in grass. Definitely when you make it into silage. Okay, about there. Let's start tipping. Houston, we have a problem. I'm just making a mess. I think I need to go and have a chat with the guys inside and see just what's going on here. Maybe this isn't where they want it. This is annoying. This is going to slow things up, and I've just noticed. Right, Dusty. Dusty's down there waiting to come in as well. Oh, come on.
What the hell's going on in there? Come on, computer guy, we gotta get on. All he's gotta do is tip some grass. Surely that ain't too hard.
So what are we going to do, Dusty? Because I now can't sell that grass, and I doubt they're going to take the straw either.
Ain't no point you getting angry at me, computer guy. I ain't making no rules here.
But what kind of animal dealer won't take loose stuff like loose grass and straw?
Again, you're getting angry at me, but I can't help you here. Guy inside says they'll take it if it's wrapped. All we gotta do is bale it up.
Dusty, that's 200,000 litres of grass that they want us to tip and bale. And that doesn't even include the 230,000 litres of hay we've still got back at the farm.
And my bigger concern is we got loads of loose silage as well. If they ain't gonna take that, or we gotta wrap that up as well.
Oh, this is an unmitigated disaster. I mean, okay, we've hit the 1 million target, but we are sat on a huge amount of profit here. We've got to get rid of it.
I think all we can do is just tip it on the floor, hire in a baler, and just start spitting out bales.
Dusty, that is really the last thing I want to be doing right now. I'm exhausted. I've got a headache. I am hungry.
Yeah, and you call yourself a farmer? Get a grip of yourself. Yeah, it's a bitter pill to swallow, but it's the only way out of this predicament. You hold on out of there, I'll go sort out a baler.
Oh, this is rubbish. Absolutely rubbish. These guys are, I think they're just really, I don't know, I'm furious. I can't even get the words to describe how annoyed I am. So I'm just going to tip it. I'm going to tip it right here, right in their yard. And that is barely a quarter. This is insane. Oh, this is so infuriatingly insane.
Well, I got just the machine. Me and computer guy used this thing down in no man's land. Did a pretty good job there. I just hope he's not tipped that grass just yet. He can tip it straight in the back of here.
Right, I'm just tipping all the grass in a nice big row so we can run over it with the baler when Dusty turns up with it. And then we should finally be back on track. But it's going to be a late finish. It really is. And I'm already absolutely shattered. I wish the guys inside had been a bit more specific about how they want things delivered before we went and tipped on the floor. Oh, now that is not what I expected. Dusty, now we're going to have to move all this into the back of there.
Yeah, you just went rushing ahead as usual, computer guy. This is the best way. We can tip straight in the back, bales come out the front, easy peasy. Now you've got them tipped it all on the ground.
Okay, well let me just get a bucket load. We'll chuck one bucket in the back and just give it a test run. Because if this doesn't work, I'm almost at the stage of saying, screw all this. Let's just go get the equipment sold, the land sold, and call it a day.
It'll be fine, computer guy. Once you got this underway, I can head back up the farm and get things finished up there.
Right, let's give it a go then. Bucket load. And let's get it in the back of this machine. Admittedly, we have used one of these before. And it does work really well. Problem is, look at where he's parked it. I'm never going to get a trailer in the back of there. Oh, it's working. Okay, let's get some more grass in. And then what I'll do is I'll back the trailer in. Oh, such a nuisance. Such a nuisance. I'm just on the phone to that old chap that we used previously to see if he can come over and give us a cost for all of this stuff and hopefully just get rid of all the machinery we don't need now. We've got to push the job on. Dusty is going to be stuck here dealing with grass and hay and straw for the rest of his life, I think.
Yes, hello. George Digby Rest Whistle here. How can I help you?
Yes, hi. You've dealt with us before, actually. We sold our farm in Erlengrat, and we're just wondering if you can come and give us a full appraisal on all of our equipment and our land like you did before.
Yes, I suppose I could do that. Where are you based?
We're down at the old valley, the old farm.
That's quite a distance, but yes, I could make the journey. When would you like me to make the trip over?
Any time in the next couple of hours. I know it's short notice.
Short notice, dear boy, goodness. Have you never heard of making an appointment or running a diary?
Yes, I'm sorry. Is it possible?
Yes, I suppose I can come over this afternoon. It's going to cost you a premium, you know.
That's fine. I need to get rid of the stuff as soon as possible.
Right, I'll swing by and make my appraisal. I'll drop details to you as soon as I can.
Thank you, Sir Digby. Thank you.
Yes, I'm sure. Goodbye.
I'm back at the farm. I'm waiting for Digby. I don't know if he's going to turn up anytime soon, but I really can't wait around. I'm going to pick up, if I can, the lime with the Tatra. I don't know if it's the right hitch. But as you can see, I've got the rest of the lime loaded on the back. It's about 15 grand's worth. Ah, so that is an I. Okay. And I have got a pin on the back. Okay, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed I can hitch this on. And yes, I'm on. Right, I'm going to go to the lime selling point, which I don't think I've ever been to before, up in the northwest, and hopefully make a little bit of extra cash to cover all of these hires that we've been having to make. I do not want to drop below 1 million.
Well, I managed to finally get things sorted down here. It's been an awful lot of work. I picked up a different baler in the end. The big blue beast was fine, but she was wrapping everything, and we don't need to wrap the grass. We just need to get it baled and sold. This behemoth here will wrap a huge amount of grass and compact it. So in the end, I got 3 bales. I just gotta pick 'em up with the forks and get 'em sold. So I suppose you might say, all's well that ends well. That's about 15 grand all told. I gotta now deal with the hay and the straw, but I got myself a work in process. I also called in a favor and got a big bit of machinery hired. Should be turning up at the farm anytime now. I think the YouTube guy's gonna thank me for that when he sees it.
Well, I'm here, and I think I need to drop off just about here. There's the old grinder that crushes all the stone into lime. There's the hopper if we want to tip off. And there we go, we are selling. It's going in there. I'm hoping we get around 15 grand. I'm wondering if we're going to get to 1.25 million at this rate. Dusty has sorted out 12 grand. Dusty has sorted out some of those bales. I'm very, very, very chuffed with that. I'm so appreciative. Let me just see if I can get the rest off. Well, I'm just in position. So I've got the lime in the back to get rid of. 5,000 litres. I'm going to head back to the farm and get things sorted out down there. I've just got the biggest notification. 845,000, and that has gone straight into our bank. So Digby has already started to sell off some of our equipment. I don't know if that's everything yet. I'll only know when I get back down to the farm. So let me get back down there and see what's going on. I think the only major thing left to deal with, apart from the last bit of hay, which Dusty's going to deal with down at the animal dealers, is the silage. No, we got manure as well. Sorry, silage and manure. I said this was going to be a long one, ladies and gentlemen. It is an absolute epic. I'm just coming in from this side because I want to see what is left. Everything's been washed and cleaned and oiled and it's looking good, but that's it. We've got the harvester, the tanker. It's really just the big bits that are left. Oh my goodness, this is weird.
That posh Brett fellow of yours has been round. He's already making the sales. Everything's being shipped out of here fast as you can save money in the bank.
Yeah, I know. The money's just appearing out of nowhere. We're making a decent amount, but will we make 5 million? That's the end goal.
Yeah, I don't know, computer guy. We'll just have to see. Anyway, I'm just filling in the last bit of hay. I'll get that over to the animal dealer. I'll get it baled up and sold. But then we gotta tackle the manure, and we gotta get rid of that silage. Have you been down there to the clamp yet?
To the silage bunker? No, I was just about to do that. Why?
There's a little present for you down there. It's gonna make life mighty easy.
Oh, thank you. Nice one. Okay, I'll go and do that straight away. I do wonder what he's talking about, and I hope he's not spent a crazy amount of money, but sometimes you got to spend money in order to make money, and that's literally what we're doing here. Is that a roper? It's a roper. I can't tell you what that machine is called, but I know what it does. That is going to be epic if it fits. Oh, let's have a look in here. This thing is epic. I think, yeah. Am I facing the right way? Am I facing backwards? I'm confused. Right, let's get the engine on anyway. The keys are in ignition. So, drive. Oh, hello, I'm going backwards. Can I change my seating position? That's the arm. Nice. Okay. And I've got another stick. Ah-ha-ha. Okay. Okay, so let's I'm gonna get everything folded. That's better. And then let's see what the width is like on the front. There we go. Okay. That makes sense. Right, let's drive up. Just don't know if we can get this in here. In which case, this may have been a good idea, but it may be one that just isn't going to work. No, there's no way we're going to get in there. Let's back up. I'll unfold and see what the width is like. Right, tell a lie. Awkward as this is, we are just about in. It is unbelievably tight. Just leaning over. Yeah, we are. Maybe Dusty measured it. I wouldn't put it past him. Right, in that case, we can load up really quickly. Oh, and Dusty's in. Right, let's give this a go. I've got to get myself aligned. This is interesting. So I probably want to swing. Oh, this is fancy. What a bit of kit. This is unbelievable. Right, what I need is a camera. So let's get the header on then. Are we? We're on and we're grinding. I really want this to work. Right, I can see there's silage. Yeah, there's silage on the conveyor. Okay, let's go. Oh, there we go. It is actually going. And you can see everything on the conveyor there. Goodness me. I honestly... It's sucking it up. So what I should do is just edge ever so slightly forward. And that will just keep picking it up. Oh, this is easy. I just need a radio, a cup of coffee and a good book. And we'll just sit here and get the job done. The fact is working so well, I don't even need to be inside. That's finished. Right, let me get back in and edge forward. Yes, I've just had another text message. How much is that? 654,000. That's more equipment that's been sold, more vehicles. What are we on? 2.5 million in the bank. Oh my goodness. And we've still got a few vehicles to sell. Obviously this Roper's on hire, but we've got our truck, our trailer, the Tatra. Yeah, we've got the Fent. Oh, I don't want to sell the Fent, but it's got to go. And then we've got the farm and all of the land. Last little bit's gone in. It's not fast. It is easy, but it's not fast. Dusty's over there getting the manure in, and we are very close, ladies and gentlemen. Very close indeed. I think what I'll do while I head into town with this and tip it off is I'm going to start to think about selling some of our land. We've had a bit of change of equipment. We've had to hire in some big trailers here because the ones we were using are just causing no end of issues. I don't know why, but we are so close to the end. We just want to get it done now. A couple of grand to hire a trailer. We've got another trailer at the top which is going to deal with the manure. I've moved some of the manure down here just to make life easier for the Roper. I need to get on top of things because the Roper keeps stopping. I've got to stay in the cab and keep it moving forward. As you can see, Dusty has just, you can just about see, backed up with the tractor, with the Fent and the trailer. I just need to edge forward a bit now. and get some more going in. And let's see if I can swing this over. Got to watch that counterweight. Well, I think we'll be okay. Oh, just about there. So if I swing that over a bit as well. Okay, let's see if that goes in.
$19,000 on a full trailer silage there. We're getting mighty close to the end now.
Well, this is the extent of our entire estate. This is as far as we got. We didn't really crack into it at all, did we? But we were here for a couple of years, and I think if we come away with 5 million, if not more, I'll be really chuffed. So I think it's time to start selling some of these fields. Field 77, which had our cotton in, that was dealt with earlier today. God, that feels like so long ago. We're going to sell that for pretty much $250,000. Field 74, which was our newest acquisition, we're going to sell that for just shy of 100 grand. Field 54, our little field in the forest, that is going for 45 grand. And right next to that, 112, our little bit of forest land, which we did start to fell quite early on, but we rapidly filled up our mill, so we just had to stop. That is going to go for another 45 grand. Then we have various fields within the town itself. We've got field 29, which was our new field set up for grapes. That will go for 26,000. Field 14, which we bought and actually have never done anything with. That has sugar beet in it. Part of that was to get sugar and to make cakes, but we just ran out of time. However, with a crop inside, 68, just shy of 69,000 pounds. And I'm really sad to let this one go. Field 15, which is basically our market garden. This is where we had our greenhouses, our veg, and this is where we had the majority of our grapevines, and at the bottom we had our lovely orchard. 85,000 feels like an absolute steal to me, but it's got to go. I've also sold field 91, 92, 61, 62, and the last one here, 83, which is going to go for 80 grand. That's putting us on 3.8 million in the bank. It is gonna be close. It really is going to be close. I'm sorry to see all this land go. Farmhouse is going to be the big thing, and we've got a few vehicles left. We've got a little bit of stock left. I know there's some bales up there, but for now we've just got to get this last bit of silage out. We are virtually there. The sun is lower in the sky, 4:30. Wow, what an absolutely epic journey this has been. Well, I am done. I literally have emptied the entire bay. That was unexpected. It's taken absolutely ages, and we've still got the manure to do, but we're virtually there.
Well, that's a real shame. I don't think they're gonna take any more manure here. I think that's it in terms of things we can sell today.
That's it. Everything is done. Everything is empty. Everything is cleared away. I just want to have one final walk around the estate. I'm hoping that you'll stick around just for this last bit. Everything's gone. Yeah, we had so much stock in here. Our little workshop down here has been fantastic. Especially for someone like Dusty who's very hands-on. They can keep the Karcher washer. Don't think we'll be taking that. Let's close up some doors. Diesel. Yeah, there's a decent amount of diesel left in there. I know at the top of the barn here there are a few extra bales, but I'm not too fussed about those either. Yeah, just a few. Again, this entire space, we just didn't really get round to using it. There's a few things that I do need to sell. Some eggs there. No more chickens though. Our meadows. The golden trees. I'm going to miss it all. I'm going to miss every moment of this. It was... yeah, it was a long and epic adventure. We had our ups and downs. We had people trying to kill us at one point. That was mad. Remember that? But yeah, we've made it through. Old empty barn. Ah, a bit of silage additive left around. Ah, the next guy can have that. Big old plans I had for putting a big warehouse, a big barn up here. Never quite got round to it. Truck used to live in here. Do you remember the big John Deere? The big forest... no, the forager. That's what it was. Big forager. That didn't last very long. It was too expensive. Various bits of equipment in here. Let's just close these doors up. Sheep have gone. I know there's a little bit of wool left. And we'll get that later on as well. A couple of bales of grass. I'll leave that there. And our cow shed. And that's it. We're done. Well, the various bits of furniture can stay. Boots, I'll pick them out. Yeah. See you later, farmhouse. £4.5 million in the bank. Not bad. And do you know what? I've just remembered something. I was right. I never cashed in that contract. An extra 15, almost 16 grand. We'll have that. Thank you very much. And there we go. That's our final figure. 4.5 million. 4,559,256.
Yeah, that was one hell of an adventure, computer guy. I have no idea what to expect next. Thank y'all for sticking around for the last 3 years. Means an awful lot. Take care, y'all.
Take care, everyone.